Hello, welcome to another allotment vlog. I'm Emma. I own an allotment with my partner Sam, who is currently cutting the grass. And you can probably tell by the title, I'm not sure what I'll have called this vlog, but there'll be something in it. We've taken on a new allotment plot. So the allotment I'm sat at right now is our current allotment, and it's a full-size plot, and we got it last year, and we've spent a lot of work turning it into something usable. But now we're expanding into new horizons. So you might be able to see behind me, there's this plot. Now, this is a half plot, and it was in use last year. There was someone growing on it, but they appear to have given up. So they were served a notice. They didn't come and tidy it up or anything, and they've handed their keys in. So I asked if I could have it. And there's been a little bit of paperwork. We had to wait for their notice to expire and stuff like that. So a little bit of admin before I could reveal. But yeah, it's officially mine now. They said I can start work on it whenever I want. And there's a few reasons for getting this extra half plot. I've said a couple of times in the allotment vlogs that I'm running out of space, which is true. And I'm running out of space this year for vegetables and stuff, but next year I'm planning on growing our own wedding flowers. And I certainly have not got room to do that just with our plot, as well as obviously grow veg and stuff. So the plan is, this plot, half plot, is going to be a mini flower farm, little flower plot. So mostly all veg will be in our original plot, and then new plot will be for flowers. And that's the current plan. I'm starting this today because this is the first day we're officially going to start work on it. Sam's here with his lawnmower, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of grass to be trimmed. So I think the first plan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up all of the sheets that they've left, put them into a pile, and then we can see what we're working with. And that's the first plan. It's actually not too bad. This plot compared to the other plots and our plot when we first got it, it's not that bad. Our plot was full of weeds and brambles, and I think that's a lot of most people's allotments. But this is actually tried to be covered, so it's just grass and it needs raised bedding, etc. But Sam's looking at me because he wants to turn the lawnmower back on. So I'll pop you down and I'll start taking all the sheeting off, and we'll see what we've got. It goes up to the end of that post there, where all this wild grass is. Oh, there you go, Sam says it's the path. So you can see the size of it. It's quite a big half plot, I must say. Yeah, I've just accumulated all the weed matting into the middle. That's everything that was on the plot, and this bag, and that bag, which is essentially an ant's nest that broke when I lifted it. So you can see it's not that bad in the grand scheme. It's not that bad. So we're back at the new plot renovation episode 1 part 2. We come back with a strimmer, petrol strimmer, obviously because there's no lecky at the plots. And I've got a Sam along with the strimmer because we agreed that potentially I wasn't the best person to be in charge of the strimmer, and he's going to do some strimming for me, because even though they did cover most of the plots, you can obviously see there's still long grass there, and then the back half of it is all long grass that the mower definitely won't get through. So Sam's going to strim it for me. So, as you can see, we've now strimmed, but the problem is that it's that couch grass that just goes along, like the ground, it doesn't stick up, it goes along. So the strimmer, whilst it got the big grass and some of the weeds and stuff, it can't get the grass that's along the ground. And because this plot is so wibbly wobbly, I don't know if you can hear me because of the wind, Sam says it's unlikely that the mower will be any use either, because the ground's so wibbly wobbly. So I think my next plan of action is I'm going to start putting weed fabric down. I think we just cover it. So we're going to no dig this plot, this site, this half plot. Oh, I'm sorry, let me go in the shed, let me go in the shed. It's windy today and I've not got my microphone on because we're doing too much hard labour and it'll just fall off. So we're going to no dig that plot as much as possible. As I think I've mentioned, it's going to have flowers in it, it's going to be fine. So I think I'm going to start putting weed fabric down. I'm going to plot out in my head where I want the paths and where I want, because I'm going to do it exactly the same as my plot here. This is my original plot if you don't know. I'm going to do paths and raised beds, just beds with borders so I can compartmentalise what's going where. So I think I'm going to start putting some weed fabric down where the paths are going to be, because that'll, number one, give some structure to it, and number two, it will stop the grass, it'll kill off the grass, and then we only need to worry about the grass where the beds are, so it cuts off like half your work. If you just cover with what's going to be a path anyway, if you're having paths, then you only need to worry about the little bits that are exposed. That's how we did this plot. We covered everything we didn't need to worry about, and then we only needed to worry about the beds, and we did a bed at a time, so it's a lot easier to work out in your head. I think we'll get some weed fabric down. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, or you know, if the tripod stays up in the wind, but we'll give it a go. rain's eased up a little bit now, so I can show you what we're doing. I had to put the camera away because rain. So hopefully you can see we've done a path around the edge, and we'll do a path along here as well. We just need more of the like metre wide weed sheet. We've reused some of the sheet that was already on the plot, covered up this grass. Obviously we'll need to cover up this bit as well. And then while that's dying off under the weed sheet, I'll start putting beds in this area. We're going to do 9 beds, I think. You know, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 in a grid system, pretty much similar to what we've done there. But yeah, that's all we've been able to do so far. Need more weed sheet, need more time. So thank you for watching the start of our new allotment. We've got our old allotment and our new allotment. Obviously it's going to get worse before it gets better, but that is allotmenting, and it's all the fun and games. If you would like to see, if you don't want to wait for us to do that, I have filmed this allotment plot from the same state from day one. So I'll link the playlist above, and you can see us start this plot from day 0 and how we got on with that to make it into this beautiful thriving allotment plot. So yeah, thank you for watching. Leave a comment of what you're looking forward to us planting in there, what flowers I should plant. I've got a few ideas, but I'm always open. And we'll see you in the next allotment vlog. Bye!